fingers crossed that this happens moment. I was actually looking at going on cruises as just kind of a way to like decompress after like everything was happening. Y'all, I gave you the highlights of what happened on my month away. There were like a lot of other like kind of little day-to-day or 2 or 3 day things that occurred. But I was looking at going on cruises just to like, I'm going. And tell me why I was only looking for cruises that Captain Kate was doing. I don't get to pick the color of the cabinets. But based on the available, like my number one priority was moving to the top floor of a building. So based on what was available, I got the blue cabinets now. I got rid of I don't have the green anymore, and I miss them. I miss the green cabinets like a lot, but this is what we're working with now. The priority was not blue cabinets. Just to like give you guys like a little why. Okay. So I actually got, the green was better, Shay. Yeah. I actually got a new car toward the end of last year, like at the end of October, beginning of November. And it was like, I wasn't intending on getting a new car, but circumstances were such, I got a new car. Nothing fancy. All right. A little small SUV crossover kind of thing. Right. New car though. Okay. And the intention was I'm getting this new car so I don't have to pay for maintenance or deal with maintenance like was starting to pile up on my old car. A week and a half ago, this is my first time having an SUV crossover car, anything where the trunk comes up like, you know, like it does on a SUV, okay? Where instead of like lifting it up from the back like this, I have a powered lift gate. Whole thing comes up. Fun fact, that thing, if the latch and or electronic mechanism that controls it for the powered lift gate fails, it will open while you are driving. Anything you have in that trunk area will fall out the back. Absolutely. It will go into the street and people will not stop. People will continue to run over your shit. Sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't say the bad word. People will continue to just, you will simultaneously have a pulled muscle in your back to where you are now trying to hobble into the street to pick up your stuff and then simultaneously have to find a way to expeditiously squat and or bend to pick up that stuff, both of which are very hard things to do with back pain in that moment with pulled muscle. And then people are watching you and wanting to drive, and then you're trying to get out of the street also expeditiously. You will also really need to go to the bathroom in that moment. You won't have needed to before, and you won't need to after, but like right then, your body's gonna be like, actually, you know what? I think we could go to the bathroom right now. Those will all happen simultaneously. Did that happen to me? Happen to a friend? Put a finger down. My back doesn't hurt anymore, but thank you. Okay. So then You will need to get back to your car having picked up all of your crap that fell out into the street that is now ruined. You'll put it in the car and you'll move the rest of the stuff that didn't fall out from the trunk to the back seat and the front seat. Now your trunk is open. Did you know that your car likes to do a little horn to let you know that your trunk is open? Just a loud, blaring, end of times warning horn that will not stop until you stop and will pick up as soon as you go over 2 miles an hour. Also, roadside assistance will be wholly unhelpful. Okay, you'll call them and you'll say, what do I do? And they'll say, we only cover flat tires, dead batteries, or ran out of gas. And I'll be like, what about D, none of the above? And they're like, well, we can tow you. And I'm like, to where? And then you'll call the dealership to see if you can take your car there. And they'll be like, hey, we're about to close. No. Okay, but you will also be ingenuitive, or you'll ingenuitive. You'll also be smart, not think of the word, and you'll realize that there's an IKEA really close to where you are. So you will drive with that trunk open, okay, over to IKEA because they got free twine out front. And you'll be tying that sucker down. Ingenious. Yeah. You'll be tying it down. It's not going to close all the way. So the horn's still going to go off. But it will close it most of the way. And then you're going to drive at approximately 25 to 28 miles per hour home for an hour and a half. Those things might just happen. Just saying. Oh my gosh, Ben and Darren. Hi. Hi Ben. I do need to message you back. I'm back. Hi Darren. How does a yoke work again? That's what training's for. Just kidding. But I can't wait now because when you go into Darren's lives, you guys, literally the kind of little blurb about, about Darren is that he is a DFW based Airbus pilot. Cannot wait. Cannot wait. DFW based Boeing pilot. Oh, it's gonna be so sweet. So excited. Probably going to be the highlight of my week. I might make a video about it. You guys, if you don't know who I'm talking about, you should know. I'm sure you do. Ben, flying for a living, and Darren, geek on the flight deck.